that you sent me?
Yes, please.
Yeah, because your ass then deleted some shit. And...
I didn't delete that. Live.
Well, you got like a 5-piece on here. The mass shooting in Louisville, Kentucky, Rutgers strike, Nashville City Council on Wednesday restoring lawmakers, community rallies behind teen asked to remove hijab at work, and Councilwoman Quinones.
Which one? That one?
Hijab, headgear.
Okay.
Headdress rather.
Yeah.
Damn, you got me
I got you what?
on here.
Live on my Facebook. Okay, yeah, because there we go on Facebook. I need to tag Moochie because
Your Aunt Moochie.
yes, my Aunt Moochie joins every week.
Divine intervention.
All right.
Whiskey and ginger ale. What are the odds of me taking one off the plate? Just one.
Wow.
Just one. Like just one.
All right. I apologize for the delay. Welcome. This is your afternoon drive time show over a drink. Mike cannot be with us this week.
But you got another cue here.
So there's no intro, but I have another cue here. I realized today, I was like, I've known this man probably since 2000, if not 1999.
Probably 99. It was a ways. It's like over 20 years.
Right, definitely for sure.
Years.
But that's what it bugged me out. I was like, I think I know him since my son was like 1. So 99. Oddly enough, I met him when I was doing radio. You know, I was producing a little show called Love Talking Slow Jams, and he used to call all the time. So much so that I told him today, I was like, I have you saved in my phone as something else. So I barely remember your real name. I don't be knowing your name. This is my friend. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's up? Follow me on Instagram. I'll give you my Instagram, but everybody calls me JJ. PHL Man of Steel 1911 is my Instagram, and cigar_blues BLUEZ 1911. So
yeah,
I'll leave it at that.
It's so good to see you. Yeah, let me tell you, I know I get on your nerves, your whole nerves. I was thinking about that today. Like when we first met, I was like, "You do what?" So let me ask you this. He was like, "Here she go."
Yeah, I'm gonna start charging for my services. So when you have a particular profession, certain people call you for every single thing, and that is certain people that call you for every single thing.
I'm just saying, I am a woman of many resources, and I like to tap in.
That works.
So speaking of my resources, as y'all know, I'm like a West Indian, though I'm not. I be having like 2, 3, 4 jobs. So today, I was doing my little Lyft thing, making a couple extra dollars because yesterday was my dad's birthday, and me and my sister took him to like a $400 dinner. So I was recouping some of that money, and I got this passenger at the airport. And I noticed he was going on a short ride. So he was like, honestly, I just need to go to the parking lot to smoke. He was like, are you 420 friendly? And I paused because, again, I'm working, I'm driving. I just took a deep breath and I was like, well, what do you need? Because, everybody knows when you need something, you ask iRise. I am in procurement. And he was like, I just need to get me some backwoods and a place to go to because I own a cannabis company. I said, say word. Now I'm interested because this man owns a cannabis company. And he's like, yeah, I have a cartoon that's dropping on 420. I'm like, say word. Oh, now, mind you, again, I met him at the airport. So he's not from Philadelphia. He won't be here. And I was like, I wish you could be on my podcast. And he was like, well, when is it? And I was like, now. And he was like, well, I have a layover till 8. I mean, if you could get me back to the airport. And I was like, well, 420 is next week.
Give me a Philly.
Oh,
that was
and get him a Philly cheesesteak. So,
yeah. You gotta let them know that it's Philly cheesesteak.
Yes.
Everybody else calls it a Philly. It's a Philly cheesesteak.
Hey, my boy said I had to call it a cheesesteak somewhere. I can't call it a Philly cheesesteak. So I came for a Philadelphia cheesesteak, and not the tourist one like she said.
Yes, we're not taking him to Pat's, Geno's, Jim's. So you can tell them your name of your business, your social medias. We'll do it again at the end, but
okay. Man, the Haitian hippie, man, one and only Pretty Tony, Bobby Cash, man. Herbs and butter. I knew I felt comfortable. I knew I felt comfortable. Bobby Cash, man, the last of the hippies, man. Herbs and butter is the parent company. Dash Supreme is our delivery and our pop-up shops that we do nationwide. The Cushes is the new animated hottest thing on the block, man. It's the Cushes, 420 animated short. A long time in the making. Which I don't know about. Like,
well, we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. I just wanted y'all to introduce yourselves, To the folks that are watching,
Hello, Philadelphia.
what up, Black 31 Magazine, and to my friends and family that are watching on my Facebook Live as they do every week. I'm not going to be interactive with y'all because the phone is over there, family. Unless you go to www.glockaware.com, then I can see your messages there and on our YouTube page, and then I can kind of call a response that way. So, again, this is called Over a Drink, and both my guests, oddly enough, like Brown. So when I went into this liquor store in Jersey today, I was lifted and I was like, well, let me get a bottle. I was trying to decide what to get. And so the guy said to me, we have our own barrel. I said, what do you mean? He said, we have our own barrel. Basically, apparently this store in New Jersey is the only one that gets this Jefferson's Reserve. So I was like, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money, but you're worth it.
I say I'm worth it.
And now that I met a new friend, I believe you're worth it. So we're going to be sipping on this now. Everybody going to pour their own poison.
Did you get the background story on that?
I didn't get the background story on nothing about this company.
It's a knockoff of Woodford Reserve.
Oh wait, I did not. I will say the guy in the store mentioned that. He said,
it's a knockoff of Woodford Reserve. So I will let you know
so that
how
means
the
I should
comparison
like it?
goes.
No,
Yeah.
the dude Jack Daniels stole it from you.
Oh, no, that's Uncle
that's
Nearest.
Jack Daniels. So that's Uncle Nearest.
Okay,
That's
Uncle
Uncle
Nearest.
Nearest
Yeah,
whiskey.
okay,
Yes.
So, and you know, it's funny that you said this is a knockoff of Woodford. Even like the bottle.
The bottle
design.
shape is.
And Woodford, man.
I love Woodford.
Yeah, I love it
Okay,
too
you can
when
pour
you do it
your
in
own poison.
moderation.
So once you pour your poison,
Sipping already.
I'm just saying we're gonna do a toast though. You can sip. That's fine. It's fine for you to sip. We're going to toast. Ta-da,
Tink.
ta-da, tink. Is that the sound of my sister that told me she was coming? Ooh, I think it is. We're gonna have to pull the stool over and get another cup.
Oh shucks.
That is the sound of my sister. I haven't seen her in so long. I'm gonna scoot over just a little bit. And oddly enough, thank you, Nelly, for joining me. So, no, that's why I appreciate your presence. So yeah, those who watch us know that Nelly hosts her own show, but she often comes by over a drink to join me. Yeah, and Mike is not here today. You know, Dame Quiet quit on us.
I wanted to ask.
Yeah, Dame Quiet quit, and so this is JJ,
What's
longtime
up?
friend
What's
of
going
mine.
on, sweetie? How you?
I about to say you might have seen him around in these streets.
In these streets. You might have seen me around in these streets.
Yes, and this is new friend
How you
I know,
doing?
friend.
Bobby.
Bobby. Met him in my lift today.
Bobby.
He has a 420 business,
420. Okay.
a cannabis
You do
business.
well around here.
That-
Yo, she perked up. She's like 420 business.
Around here.
So, oh here, oh go grab your cup.
Between Normandy
Pour you
and
some
West.
water.
That's where I live.
They call us here.
That's crazy.
Twin.
That's funny. I live on Manchester between Normandy and West.
Wow.
That's funny.
Wow.
Yo, that
I'm
would
the
be
real
my,
smoke dog, man.
that would be my ringtone. It would be Bernie Mac, and it would be that.
How about that?
Like literally, hold on.
Yes, it's a knockoff of Woodford, according to JJ. So, but yeah, we was just getting started. I was just about to ask, what did you do this weekend? No, we did
just
the
took,
we did the toast and sipping light.
oh, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm feeling bad, man.
All right.
I just left the gym, so I can't be like
Hey,
going heavy on that. Just leaving the gym. I got to try to keep this 51 years together.
I'm not
you know?
driving. I'm flying. So.
Listen.
And I
In
am
more ways
driving,
than
so
one.
I'm not gonna be drinking a lot.
See the shades.
No
man.
pun
You doing
intended.
what? You doing what? Driving.
So you missed the backstory.
Okay.
This is my Lyft passenger,
You know what?
and he got to be back at the
Don't
airport by
get
8
no
o'clock.
better than her. What? I'm gonna hold you hostage. You're coming on my show.
A whole
I
kidnapping.
mean,
Hey.
wait, oh
A
no,
whole kidnapping.
it does get better because let me tell you, because you know how I feel about Gemini energy. So we were talking, and he was like, "Cause my birthday's June 14th." I nearly stopped the car on the highway. I said, "What?"
Oh, it
I
was
got
bad.
so excited. I called my cousin, like, "Guess what? Guess when his birthday is?" And she started laughing because she thought I was gonna say Scorpio because I tend to attract those things.
Those
Those
things.
things.
Those things.
Those
You caught that too.
That's a whole nother show, whole nother
Oh my
story,
gosh.
whole other situations. I was like, "No."
Scorpio
She said, "Oh, he
situation.
must be one of you," and I was like, "Yes." So.
It's almost our season.
So a whole
I'm
lot of
not
whole lot of
45.
energy and personality was in
I
that
am
car,
a
but we was
summer
chilling.
baby. Dude,
When your birthday?
7-Eleven.
Damn.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
So what did you do this weekend, JJ?
What did I do this weekend?
Yeah.
Damn.
Look,
That's
It ain't
terrible.
that far away.
No, wait, that's
Sounds
terrible.
like he was drinking.
No, I was actually. Damn, what the hell? I chill most of the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I chilled most of the weekend. I think. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stick with that to be on the safe side. I'm gonna be on the safe side. Oh Lord Jesus,
He not gonna
I'm
have
so
it.
angry. I can't. Once I retire, I will.
Nelly, what'd you do this weekend? I know you gotta talk into the microphone.
Oh yeah. Oh. Hey folks, what's up, people? It's the Yoga Soldier in the building. I went to Delaware to spend some time with my fam, with my food. Thank you. So I went to Delaware to do a little Easter dinner, all that good stuff. Got a little hammered with the family, so that was awesome. Friday was the Legends.
I was gonna get to that. The Living Legends
the Living
concert.
Legends. That was dope.
I know. I
That
saw a
was dope.
video and I
Is
did
this
not.
an edible though, or is this just regular candy?
No, it's nothing regular about it. It says on the front what it is.
Oh, it does say mushrooms. Oh, it does. Oh, I want to try it.
Jesus.
So
She said, well,
I did not. I did not forget about the event. I made
thought
a.
you were gonna come. 'cause
I was
Mike
going
there.
to come. I made a promise and an agreement
Thank you.
with a very good friend of mine, Stacy Fly Girl. Shout out. I will be working all of her First Friday events, and
Oh,
that
okay, you
was
got
the
it.
first Friday, and it was the Philly Loves Prince party at Broad Hall. Actually, it was pretty dope.
You gotta keep me abreast.
I will. So every first Friday, or you can just go to www.flygirl, and that's girl with 2 R's.com to keep abreast of her events.
Okay.
I know I was bothering her about a Tasty Treats reunion party because this is the 10-year anniversary of Fluid being closed. So
Wow, yo, I miss Fluid, and I miss the latest dish downstairs.
what?
Listen, the latest dish had the best Thai wings, the best grilled chicken Caesar salad, and best
Yes.
banana bread pudding in the city, hands
Ooh.
I
down.
have that, but I
If
definitely
you
had
ever
that
had
salad.
that, yo, listen, the damn potato croutons on the grilled
On the
chicken
grilled
Caesar
chicken
salad.
salad.
Look.
Oh my God, it's been 10 years since
listen.
we've had that food.
Fluid and the latest dish. I was talking about the other day, and I didn't remember how long it's been.
10
That
years.
was my spot, man. I used to take
Wow.
the little young Jones down
There
that
you
first
go.
little
Ooh,
joint.
there you
And
go.
because it was in the cut, and you can go upstairs
Go
and
upstairs
get
and-
down, and if not, you chill, eat, and do whatever. But that was damn.
Oh, and this.
Can we have a moment of silence? Can we have a moment of silence
Yeah.
for the latest dish in Fluid? 10 years. All right.
And literally, it was 10 years on Friday. I saw.
Hey, you got me
I
over
saw
thinking
you
like,
got
damn,
pierced.
I missed.
Yo,
I don't
you
know
missed
why
the
I
joint,
did it,
dog.
but I did it.
I saw you got
Yeah.
pierced on your social media. You, your daughter, and your niece.
Yeah, yeah.
What in the hell?
They got belly
don't know
pierced.
why
She got
I
her
did
tongue pierced.
All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Be careful. I had a joint like years ago and cracked that joint. I was knocking off a Baby Ruth one night. I'll never forget this. It was like 1998, 99. We headed to Myrtle Beach for Bike Week. We loading up our
Oh,
bikes.
good
Listen,
Good times.
we
good
loading
times.
up our bikes, and I'm knocking off a Baby Ruth and bit the joint, cracked my tooth, and broke the base of the joint. So the only place open, we was already getting ready to get on the road. So I had to go down to South Carolina, found a spot down there, and it was smaller gauge than the one I had. When I came back, I went down South Street, and they had to re-stretch it and put it back.
Oh no.
Listen,
Oh my God.
that hurt more than they did it.
Oh
Yeah,
my. I think I would.
yeah.
Well, did you still have it, or did you take
Oh
it out?
no, I'm wholesome.
about to say.
I'm wholesome.
Oh well, I'm not.
Nigga.
There's nothing wholesome about me over
I'm
here.
wholesome.
We're going to test that theory. But
I,
latest dish was bomb as
yo,
fuck. It
greatest
definitely
shit
was
ever.
bomb as fuck.
Fluid, the latest dish, yeah, dope shit.
Did you have an interest in Resurrection Weekend?
Oh yeah, you got it.
I
Going
think,
up,
I think that's donor shit.
No, it's good
no, Friday we went to Chinatown. LA got a dope Chinatown. So
Right.
like,
Shit.
we was at G Lee's, General Lee's, a little in a cut little spot.
Is Miyagi still there, the sushi bar
Yes, around the
on
corner.
Santa Monica?
Yep.
Yes.
So,
That's
We went there. Saturday we were in West Hollywood on Santa
Wow.
Monica. Nice little bar. Harlow, shout out to Harlow's, Mr. Mills. And Sunday I cooked.
Oh, you
Hey, what'd you cook?
Three chickens, yams, macaroni, greens, and white rolls.
wow.
Oh, okay.
For like a bunch of people.
Whole
Like,
house, whole house. Mom's birthday was on Friday, and then we just got a new.
Your mom's an Aries too.
and,
We
then,
got too much in common.
and then my nephew was born on Saturday, so the whole house was kind of.
Oh shit.
but oh,
That's dope.
congratulations.
That's
we got a
dope.
cookbook. The kitchen's got a cookbook coming out, so I cooked. Like,
That's what's
Oh,
Herbs
up.
and butter,
we're gonna
like
learn
this.
a lot about my new friend.
Okay.
Your mama Aries.
Yeah.
My mom's birthday is this Friday.
She's my new buddy, man.
My dad's
Like, y'all
birthday
really
is
are
my
signing
dad's
for
birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, y'all
So
kindred
what I
spirits.
did
It
yesterday-
was meant for y'all to meet
For
today.
real.
It was
You
meant for
know?
y'all to meet
Me
today.
and my
That's dope.
sister took my
Universe
me, my
definitely
sister, and my
lined that up.
I was just
brother-in-law
hanging out, man.
took my
Just-
daddy out yesterday. Like it was Easter Sunday, but
Universe lined that
I
right on.
know,
up
ain't
for
that
you.
crazy? And I usually don't talk to my passengers like that, but
And I'm
last
usually
night I
rude.
was
I
talking
usually
to
get
these-
on the phone or something.
They
like,
put the headphones in.
no,
that's-
I don't get on the phone. But last night I talked to these two little white girls I was driving around,
So,
and they
Shout
were,
out to the
'cause
white
they
girls.
were telling me about their edible experience
Uh-huh.
and how the one girl said she thinks she smoked lace weed, and I was like, well, it usually smells different. Her other friend was like, lace with what? And she was like, what? And I was like, you ain't that inexperienced.
wow.
So I'm educating them as I dropping them off
you just
somewhere in
got
my
high, baby
neighborhood.
girl. Like,
Yeah,
you
that
got
was, that was her
real high.
first
That's-
time.
that's what
That
I
was
was
her first
telling her.
time. She thought it was lace.
Right.
Like, sit your ass down, Becky. I mean,
No,
Karen.
She said it
Yep.
smelled different and tastes different. I'm pretty sure in Philly. I'm pretty sure.
oh yeah,
had
she
some
might have
wet.
got a little something. She might have got a little
That
something.
fentanyl thing goes, man. That fentanyl everywhere.
Did you see that Glockaware won for best entrepreneur?
entrepreneurs.
Shout out to Toucan, big bro.
Dope.
Yes,
Shout out to Toucan
Glockaware
Chef.
family. Shout out to Toucan for winning the Philly Urban Film Award for best
entrepreneur. Which makes sense because they've launched a lot of shit under the Glockaware umbrella,
brand, like
Wow.
including what you're watching right now.
Yep. Me, look, this got done here. Listen, I wouldn't even have a clothing brand had it not been for Toucan, because whenever I had an idea, I come to him and he just presses it up. So shout out to Toucan for supporting Black
Black
entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs, yes, because I wouldn't even have this platform if I wouldn't have just
Me either.
I
Think
need,
outside
lucked
the
up
box.
on it,
I need
too.
some dope ass frat shirts.
Definitely
here,
want
so
you to
I
bless
need
me when
like-
I come back for my second season. I'm definitely.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
even
you
know.
We there.
Yeah.
We there.
I know that goes without saying.
So what else? I'm trying to think. What else happened this weekend? I did send you some stuff about some violence in the city. You know, I'm tired
I'm
of the violence.
so over the violence, and it's about to just get worse.
Yeah, it's not
Because
even hot
it's not
yet.
even hot
It's not
yet.
even hot
Somebody's
yet.
nana get shot in her house. A beloved woman.
Yeah, on
in,
like 3700 Carlisle
Yeah,
Street.
like right over
she
there
got
in
hit and
Nicetown.
and they called her Mother Teresa. She evidently helped the whole neighborhood
the
out.
whole neighborhood.
Like 4 people got shot on her block
Wow.
and she got
Mother
shot.
Teresa
Yeah, they
got
called her
shot in Nicetown.
minding her
Yeah.
business in her
Yeah.
bedroom
In
of her
Nicetown.
home.
in Nice Town.
In Nicetown.
The
The
irony
The
of
irony
Nice
of
Town.
that.
The
Not
irony
so
of
Nice Town.
Yeah,
Mother
exactly.
Teresa
Mother Teresa.
in Nicetown.
In Nicetown.
Yeah, and that was right around
In
the
the
corner.
city of brotherly
Some
love.
young kid got
Wow.
killed on
Like, let's
on
just-
Erie
I- I-
Avenue.
I
Like
how
a
she
couple weeks
got-
ago.
Couple weeks ago,
Yeah, like
yeah.
a couple weeks ago. So there's something going on over there.
I will say, in some of the news reports I've seen, though, the police have actually arrested or taken into custody the perpetrator. So I'm happy about that because I'm tired of looking at the news and they're like,
We don't know who
3 people shot, 2 people dead, gunmen on the loose. We don't know who did it. And I'm like, y'all niggas know.
And they always
No,
put
you
some
know, it's so
random
Y'all
difficult.
niggas
No,
know.
listen, it's a whole dynamic to that because to meet the burden, like the DA created such a heavy burden. Like you could have video of a person. Like if you shot me and we've known each other 20 years and I was like, Rod shot me. That's not enough. The DA would be like, oh, I need a video of it. I need this, that, and the third. It's not as simple as a lot of people think. It's always an additional piece that you need. And a lot of times everybody knows who shot him. Like if you're alive and you can talk, you know who shot you.
Right.
But a lot of people don't.
So-
and then it creates a whole issue because if you know who shot you, but you're not telling us, and we do find out who shot you, if you're not going to say, the case is done.
Right.
It's done.
So that's really what's happening.
Yeah, it's a lot of the burden for it. It's not as simple as TV. Like TV creates a false narrative and it creates a false ideal in people's heads. It takes more than just saying such and such shot me. Or even if you have a video, you could have a video. We could do what you call it, facial recognition and identify the person in the video and say, hey, it's this person. That's still not enough.
Appreciate you.
So these people that are on Twitter calling for Krasner's head, so they're kind of right.
In some regards, because there's a couple things that he put into play that kind of knocked a lot of things out. Like, for example, no bail for getting arrested with a gun. You get arrested with a gun, you sign yourself out. But that's creating an issue.
Are you serious?
If you get arrested with a gun, you can sign yourself out. But it creates an issue
You can
because
get out on ROR for having a fucking gun during this age of gun
listen,
violence.
Listen. So it creates an issue there. And then also another thing is, especially when it comes to the shoplifting, when he first came in,
I'm gonna go
$500
nowhere.
shoplifting. If you need anything under $500, you really technically won't get criminally charged.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I keep my shit
Yeah.
at
That's why the
$4.99.
boots
And
are
Cali,
crazy.
That's
crazy.
why I keep my shit at
Cali is
$4.99.
crazy. Listen, yo,
I mean,
you
they're like-
yo, Cali is
$4.99.
nuts.
All right, we
Bro,
out.
you said
So-
hey, them young boys is going nuts
Yeah.
right now.
So a lot of that progressive DA thing across
Yeah.
the country came from him. He was a model. It happened in San Diego or San Francisco. One of the DAs out there, he is just so progressive. He used Krasner as a model, and what happened is he modeled his way. He fired a whole bunch of DAs there, brought in some people who were former public defenders. Boom.
But
Yeah.
if you have a pocket knife, it's up to a burglary, even on the petty theft. Is that
But
true?
if you have a pocket knife,
Because
up
it's a
to
weapon with it.
I'm a little confused.
dangerous
Like,
like
They're
dangerous.
saying you could. Is that what happens if you have a pocket knife during a burglary? It's
Nah, that's kind of vague. But if you are going into an occupied residence with a pocket knife, it ain't burglary no more. It is now a residential robbery because you now have a weapon. If it's occupied, is what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a tool.
What? I'm so confused about that.
I think they may have missed something.
Yeah, I
I'm
missed
like-
something up there.
So
Yeah,
delayed, like
I missed something up there. So yeah, so it's a whole dynamic to things, and I really implore our people, black and brown people, to educate yourselves. It's so much misinformation going around, and when that misinformation permeates our communities, we do crazy stuff thinking that nothing can happen.
That's
And
why I call you,
and
because
then
all I know is
we
marijuana
get
laws.
jacked up. So
Yeah, I checked that when I walked out the airport.
That's all I know is marijuana laws. I failed
That is
criminal
funny.
justice twice.
twice.
I failed criminal justice twice. Was it twice at IUP and once at Temple? So that would be 3 times. Listen, all I know is marijuana laws. Real shit.
As you should.
Because I ain't trying
As
to.
you should.
Because I ain't trying to do nothing else. I mean, I know a little bit about gun laws. I am
So,
licensed to carry. I will
I wanna
fucking
tell
yoke you
people
up if
this.
you think I'm out here slipping.
I want to tell people this though. You got to be very, very careful because there's a thin line between the two. So I know people who have medical marijuana cards. If you have a medical marijuana card, at some point you are going to have to forfeit your guns.
And that's
I
why
heard that you
Because-
can't have a license to carry.
because federally, marijuana is still recognized as a controlled substance.
Yes.
So when you fill out that form to buy a gun and it asks you, do you use, have you used, whatever,
Mhm.
and you say no, technically you are breaking the law. And
What are we
Jefferson's
drinking?
I think-
Reserve single barrel.
yeah, I think if the
Some
feds
heavy
start,
shit. That's
if
what
the
we're drinking.
feds start cross-referencing medical marijuana cards and firearm ownership, that's another issue that our people are going to have to deal with. So you got to be mindful. Figure out what's more important: protecting your family or getting
Yeah.
Both are equally important.
Yeah, both
And
are
I-
equally
and I've been
important,
getting my
you know, but-
marijuana illegal all this time. So why
Right.
the fuck
Right,
am
I don't
going
need a
illegal
card.
now?
We just got to be careful and be knowledgeable about what we do and how
Yeah.
we do it, because you don't want the two lines to cross to the point that you got to figure out which one you want to do. But the reality of it is it's
Hey, looking at y'all laws today, I seen that under 30 grams, you get a $25 ticket. I'm keeping the blicky
Oh,
and
yeah.
paying $25.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
And-
keeping the gun and paying you $25
As
when
of
you catch
late,
me.
they not even really.
We're not even gonna play with them.
They not even
$30.
bothering you.
$30.
Like real shit. I smoked a
Man,
joint in
take
front
this
of a
50,
cop the
hey,
other night.
Take this 50.
That nigga was sitting in
Right.
his
And
car.
you gonna catch me
I
next
was
week.
at
Just put that on the
Front Yard
tab.
at the
Yeah.
state.
but it ain't
That nigga
really
was just sitting in his car like.
it ain't
okay.
really it ain't really what you really gonna do. We got
That's
bigger
why I
fish
did
to
it
fry
because they
in
got
this
bigger
city.
fish to fry.
You got bigger fish to
You
fry
got
in this
people
city.
talking about gun violence.
See, man, 30 grams.
people-
What
hey,
I know is
people smoking
you
weed.
can have up to 2
Listen.
ounces before it's a felony. That's what I know.
If weed smoking was the only problem we had in this world, that would be a great problem to have
Bro,
on some real shit.
if
But
y'all let
you
people
know,
smoke weed, it'd be less problems
now
in the world.
now on that, don't get behind the wheel of a car. If you're
Nah.
gonna chill at your crib and do your thing,
If you realize most
We
people
would be
smoke don't want to
great.
drive. They don't want to drive.
we'd be great.
But
But
too high.
unfortunately, we got
I think
you
there
are
needs
right
to
now,
be
as
a
you
way
go
to
through stuff, you're like,
measure
no.
your level of
Right.
high
DoorDash.
before you can say people can't drive.
It's garbage.
I think there should be a way to measure a level of high
Now watch this.
because people drive high all the time and they're
All
fine.
the time.
And I've seen studies. They had this shit on one of them shows where they had the person smoke and then drive, and their reaction
time was the
It's
same
delayed.
as
was
before.
the same
It was
as
the same?
before. It was
Oh.
the same as the
Oh,
before.
no.
I
But-
feel like if anything, it makes me more
But
aware
somebody who
and
was-
paranoid. I'd be like,
and
oh,
that's
But you
why.
got these young bucks out here
But
on that
it's-
scissor, and they driving
Well, that's
asleep.
different.
So that's one of the
That's
biggest
different.
problems. Like
I know one
Te-
person.
somebody
that's been pulled
texting's
over 4
delayed
times
reaction
for
was
sleeping out of the
more
stop
delayed
line.
than somebody smoking.
4
Off of syrup.
times. No, off the Zans and syrup.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna mention your name, bro, because you know we. Hey, bro, they got caught. If you know me, I'm gonna call y'all later on. Y'all know who it is. Bro, they got caught about like 4 times, maybe 6. Not even trying to flex. Like, and wake up like, damn, again. Like
Not
again?
again.
Like at the
Wow.
light. Huh.
You
He
need
said
a meeting.
again.
You
Here
need
with
a
it.
meeting. You
No,
need a
what-
meeting. You
No, he
need to
needed
raise your hand.
he needed a
Hi, my
designated
name is
driver.
so-and-so.
He needs somebody that care about him.
Or he
Yeah,
needs to
you're
stay
right.
in the house when he wants to be that kind of high.
Or get somebody
I
that
don't
cares
wanna be
about
that
you.
Kinda high, though. I just want to
You
be.
know, every
I
once in
don't
a
want
while
to be
you might
like.
feel like being
I don't
that
wanna
kinda
just fade
high.
off
Just
at
stay
a
in the
stop
house.
This
sign.
is all I can indulge in
now.
is this as it stands now, and I feel really,
All right,
really
so
groovy.
now that
So
you,
this is completely off, but I got the whole.
I ain't
joint
worried
up
about
there.
that.
Yo,
Listen.
you funny.
because now that you've kept me abreast, like I'm really fucking shocked and flabbergasted. Because I would be like, don't be blaming the DA. It ain't his fault. But I'm like, man, fuck that. It definitely is his fault. If you can sign yourself out on an ROR with a gun charge,
So this is my thing. This is how I
what the
feel
fuck
about
is
it.
you doing, Krasner?
He ran under a platform that I think unrealistically targeted black female voters in this city. A large majority of the voters in this city, especially in our community, are black females.
Right.
So he kind of ran under a platform of I'm gonna bring your sons home, get your sons out of jail because the cops did X, Y,
Fuck
Z.
them niggas. They
But-
need to be
but
there.
the reality of it is
the enabling mother.
The reality of it is you can't
No, rah-rah
you
need to be
can't
locked
bring
the fuck
people
up.
to bring people out of jail and not give them resources, education,
that's the
marketable
disservice.
skills, housing.
No, we was
You are
about
gonna
to
That's
get
the
into that.
disservice.
you are setting them up for failure to
Yep.
become murder victims or
Yep.
murder defendants.
Yep.
So the idea of we realistically as a people got to stop riding with everybody in our community just because they look like us. And I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna keep it
You
100.
better say it
Listen,
again.
Everybody in our community that look like us,
Ain't for
just
us.
because they look like us, are the same people
They
that are laying
Uncle
siege
Ruckus
to our
is out here.
communities. Like it ain't no white
All
supremacists
skinfolk
coming
ain't
into Philly.
kinfolk.
It ain't no white supremacists coming into Philly killing people
Nope.
at the record number.
Nope.
Ain't no white
Or South
supremacists
Central.
or South Central or Chicago. So we got to stop playing with our own people and be real with them and say, hey, if you're not doing, like, I'm gonna give you an example. If you know anything about African history,
You know, I know a lot about
if you know about that, if you brought disgrace to a tribe, you were cast out
Cast
into the
out.
wilderness by yourself, to fend for yourself.
yourself.
But we won't do that here. That's my baby, but your baby shot 3 or 4 people
Yeah.
and you hiding them in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, dog.
Last week, my boy was saying, y'all realize we hang out with serial killers? Like, we talk about white people. White people kill more than like 2 or 3 people. Oh, he's a serial killer.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all know some niggas with 4 bodies.
Oh, with bodies on them,
Hey,
right.
he passing him the blunt.
In our lifetime, the
He
average
a shooter.
person, listen,
Right.
it's a
He the shooter, though.
the
That's
average
cute.
person in
Right.
our lifetime
Psychopath.
walks past
Psychopath.
30-something serial killers in their lifetime. So think about that.
Hold on, say it again.
In your lifetime,
Right?
the average person walks past about 30 serial killers in their lifetime.
And if you live in the hood, I'm gonna
So
put that up to
think
90.
about that. Yo, it's probably
what I'm saying,
yeah. So
100. Like, think about
So
it.
when all these kids is running around downtown and by the casino, at least half of them are serial killers or potential
making.
serial
have the
killers.
potential. They in the making.
So what do we do about these little nigglets in the street? Because I'm sick of their asses,
So-
and I've been to buck the
so-
shit out of somebody's
Listen.
kid.
Parents being held accountable. It's no
I'm
reason why
all
you should
for
not
Are
know.
there any parents anymore?
You
That's the
should not
problem.
know-
Parenting is like non-existent.
No,
Because
no.
I rolled up.
I mean, I'm a
I
parent.
rolls up
She's
at
a
the school.
parent. There's
I'm a
very
parent.
few of us.
So
When you talk about parent-teacher conferences, and how many parents actually show up for their kids' parent-teacher conference
so
or talk to the teachers? You know what I'm saying? Like,
the
so
issue
parenting,
is
there is no parent.
there are the lines between parenthood are blurred.
yeah.
Like parents, our parents
wanna
made
be
it
your
very, very
friend.
clear.
I'm
I am
not
not
your
your friend. Boom!
yeah.
Boom!
Can the church say amen?
Amen. Hallelujah.
Listen.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Listen,
I'm not your
So
friend.
we
not
got
your friend.
parents
Period.
I just
that
had to
want
tell
to.
somebody that earlier. Me and my daughter will never be friends.
No.
No. Now, once you become an adult,
Nope.
there's like you transition into a different
We can be
phase
cool.
It's a
of
different
our relationship,
understanding.
Hey, we can be
Right.
cool.
but we
Listen.
ain't friends.
My
Right.
mom will be 71 Friday, and she'll still tell me right now she ain't my little friend.
No, at all.
I'm not your little friend.
I'm not.
Mm-mm.
You're grown. I respect that.
I
But
know
My
that.
son is 27. My daughter is 25. My son is 19, and my baby is 16. And ain't none of them my friends.
Right, and that's the difference.
Black. I'm black old. Black don't crack. I'm that old. I'm black old.
I'm 51, so black don't crack. I look
Black don't
damn
crack.
good.
Y'all niggas look awesome.
You
in
look
the
better
black
than you
ass.
did when I met you
bastard.
27
Do it.
years ago.
Do it.
Marijuana and
I be
meditation.
scrolling like,
That's
who the
what's
fuck?
Ass shrooms in there, you gonna live forever.
Yeah, I looked a little older back then. I think I do look younger now.
And the greatest.
Yo,
boy
who
is
said
40.
Asian don't raisin?
Asian-
Yo,
Zodi must
yo,
be Asian.
yo,
Asian don't raisin black.
Shouts out. Shouts out to
yo, that is
I
hilarious.
love it.
Asian dope raisin.
Shouts out to Zodi for that.
Wow.
That was crazy. That was
So you
funny.
Yo,
think-
that's funny.
So
I never heard that
you
one.
think the parents need to be held? I know. I think they need to be held accountable.
so-
Can I ask a question?
of course.
You ever realize parents back in the day, it was not saying easier, but it was more realistic to parent. You ever realize right now, my daughter, I'm gonna keep it 100. My daughter's an awesome girl, awesome as fuck. But this thing right here, for us, it was the cable, it was the video game.
Mhm.
Right now,
That
she not
phone.
even doing too much crazy, but that TikTok, you ever realize a parent to protect you already in my home, at school I expect the teachers to do it. After that, I expect you to have some kind of discernment. But you ever realize this right here, you can't protect like this. Imagine
No.
if the internet was a place, right? If it was a real place, fuck letting your kids go. Would you go?
Right.
Would
how
you
about
be
that?
like, think about it, every 3 steps somebody popping up, pussy, dick, dick. That's some weird shit. Like,
Yeah.
so if you get a kid that, like, unfortunately, I'm a latchkey kid, been like that
Right.
since 7.
Most of us are.
Most of
Like
us
a
are.
lot of us are.
So imagine if you had the WW World Wide Web.
Back then.
Because
then.
think about it right now, we went, the worst thing we had, let's keep it real, a little pervert had a little black box on cable.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Between the channels.
Yeah.
Between the channels, yo.
But now,
BET Late Night,
y'all
HBO.
realize,
HBO and
Hey,
Skinamax.
hey, these little kids, also, and think about it. I'm wondering, like,
The Adam and Eve.
how the hell
channel.
they finding
Yo,
it?
the anime
They ain't even know how to spell. They can talk it.
Right.
Girl fucks dog.
Right. How
My
about
Right,
that?
My little nephew had some weird shit in his history, like bird fucks you, like.
Yo, so I agree
But
with
think
you.
about it. If you're alone, I got the World Wide Web, and I
Anything that come across my mind, I'm
What?
gonna Google it.
twice.
So what
So,
that
to make sure I
created,
see what I see.
Skinamax. Yes. you
so
remember
Skinamax, yo,
Little scrambled porn. That was
what
the best
created
day of life.
what
Say,
that
Mama, yo.
created was, and I always say this, we have lost the human touch.
Yes.
And I don't mean the physical touch.
No,
I
no.
mean just the human interactions.
Mhm.
So therefore, the people skills and the personal interaction skills of our young has gone. We used to meet at the playground, play basketball,
Right.
we see each other, we hang out.
Right.
Yeah.
I know you. Your mama this. No, your mom's so dumb. Her titties so long that she used her nipples as kneecaps.
Right.
That's what we did.
Right.
They, but
And
everything
it made you
commu-
stronger.
It made you
communicating
stronger.
through their phone. Like
Right.
even dating people, like they meet people through their inbox.
Roblox and all
Like
that shit.
message me.
Watch this.
Just like
Um,
kids on a young
like,
age.
And I won't even
Buying
say just
skins to
kids,
dress up
because
fucking
Adults.
young adults,
Yeah, adults
they come
too.
in
Hey,
here
watch
and they
this.
be like, "Yo,
Social media
I
has
like
made
shorty.
people less social.
Less
right?
social.
I'm gonna
So-
send her a message on her inbox." Like,
Hey.
you not gonna just say nothing to
No,
her
no.
face to face?
Watch this. In
Social
high school back
media
in the
got
day,
us divided
high school back
and
in the day,
insecure.
if you be
Insecure,
like, okay,
divided and
we see
insecure.
these two,
That's
right?
good
I'm
one.
gonna ask you, hey, you know her?
Right.
You be like, nah. I go to my homegirl. Hey, you know her?
Right. Right.
If not, fuck both of y'all. Hey, listen, sweetheart. Like, this is what we're gonna do. Nowadays, I'm gonna tell you. I just said this 6 years ago. It's the weenie nigga in school. Remember, he had no ends back in the day.
Mhm.
That's all he got to do now. Watch. Boom.
Go on social media.
No, not even. Boom. He ain't never went to a party his junior year, second semester. He realized, okay, boom, I keep hearing about these parties. I'm gonna show up. Okay. He shows up to the party. Think about it. Like they said, all you need to do is hit the light hit you for 5 seconds. Whatever you're doing in that 5 seconds when the light hits you, that's who you are.
Mhm.
Period. She ain't never seen a party. I'm over here smoking weed with y'all and the blunts in my hand and I'm laughing like I'm that nigga. Instagram, 5 seconds.
That's who
Right.
you are.
So now watch this. He's never gonna talk to her. Because back then, either your sister knew or your homie knew her. Said,
Right.
or you had class with her. But now he's gonna be a creep. Say nothing to her all night.
Nothing.
But
Not
gonna be in her
nothing.
inbox
Oh,
later
no.
on.
So,
You want
hey,
to hit me in my inbox? No. Go kill yourself.
he gonna wait till the next day after, be like, hey, so you had fun at that party? Because she seen him there. Now I was actually there. Whether you and I wasn't looking lame. So she I'm like, yeah. He realizes now by her responding, he's on her radar. See, I'm gonna keep it so real, ladies. Y'all gonna hate me. Before social
We'll
media,
never hate you. We love you.
before social media,
We love you.
y'all told motherfuckers that was not in y'all league get lost.
Yeah.
With social media, think about it. You get bored. You can entertain 10 niggas at the same time. At the same time, back in the day, a dude knew where he stood in society. By that woman didn't let me get no play. So watch this. Either yeah, she a punk bitch and all that, but I gotta step my game up.
Right.
I gotta step my game up because I'm not good enough for her.
Right.
Or find somebody in my own fucking league.
Mm.
Nowadays, think about it. A double tap a nigga think you want to fuck you.
Right.
Right.
All I did was like,
Right.
Yo,
All
I
did
just
was
like the
the
picture.
picture.
Listen.
And it was for your man,
Real.
not even you.
Real.
that part.
You the weirdo
Real
sitting on
talk.
the edge of the picture. You're not even
That
in the
part.
picture.
Real
my
talk.
nigga.
That's crazy.
Real
That's
But think
so
about it.
true.
So now she like, oh, y'all went to the party? She gonna ask him, you going to the one next week? Now they got a whole conversation. He ain't never talked. He been in the same class with this chick since 3rd grade. He ain't never.
Never said a word.
That's social media. Think about it. So now all you got to do is look the part. Back in the day, a blue check man, you was that nigga. I can ask other high schools like, hey, oh yeah, that nigga got motion. Nowadays, and you seen people buying the check for $15.
$15 a month. Is it $15 a month or one time
$15
fee?
Well, yeah, they changed it to $15 a month or some shit like that.
So-
asshole with a straw.
For businesses,
That part, I
for
don't need-
businesses,
Nope.
it
Nope.
somewhat makes you reputable. I guess that's what they're seeking.
Well,
But
right.
as an individual,
Mm.
I'm not paying y'all $15
I
to
don't
make me
need a
relevant.
Unless that
I don't need a blue
$15
check.
I don't need no
Nigga,
blue
I
check.
am
Here's
a
my
blue
thing with
check.
that.
Exactly.
If that'll keep me from getting my page hacked, like if me paying this $15 a
Insurance.
month is going to make sure that you protect my social media pages, because I just had my page hacked, and that was
You got to
so,
stop responding to
such
the.
an inconvenience.
You got to stop responding to the. Hey, gorgeous.
I don't respond to the hey gorgeous, but what I
Your
do
grand
Grand
rising.
rising.
is the
Shea
fuckery.
butter
The
niggas.
people who
Oh, God.
inbox
Listen.
me,
I think you the shea
Oh.
butter.
you
I've
know,
seen
I can
boss.
help you market your
Oh, yeah, I don't
stuff.
respond.
Yeah, I delete them joints. I
I've
delete them joints.
learned
Yeah.
the hard way.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, even if I do $15 a month, I want you bitches to protect my fucking page.
Social media made you don't have to have any credentials anymore.
No.
Think about it back in the day before LinkedIn.
So
all
they
that
said
other
it's a
bullshit.
one-time fee 3 times a year, so that's only
$45.
Shoot it.
Oh shit! Let me
But
get
think
my
about it,
blue
right
check.
now-
Hold on, shut up.
Now you got that blue check.
Hold on.
Let me get my
Let me get
blue
my blue
check.
check.
Now you got a blue check. 'Cause, I mean, I learned different things. Like, does a blue check really matter?
No, I told you, I am a blue
But
check.
social
I'm a
media
walking
defines
blue
who
check.
you are now.
Why?
Social media defines who you are. Back
It's
in the
a
day,
lie.
back in the day,
How can something that is like fabricated
and
be
people who don't know
stable?
you define who you are. Back in the day, you had to earn credibility. You had to earn a rep. You had
Right.
to earn that and that respect.
And once you earn, you had to keep it.
You had to keep
You
it.
had to
Yeah.
keep
See,
it.
Absolutely.
nowadays, like you just because you was cool one time.
I'm ordering my check. Shut up.
Oh, man. I ain't mad at you.
He said I'm ordering my check.
I just want to know what the check, like, I need to make, like, is that going to protect my page? Like, I'm not paying y'all all this money and somebody can still.
Zodi, thank you for that. It's only one time every
Every
4
4
months. So
That
now
was
that's
$45.
Hey,
That's
hey,
60. That's
the
60
check-
bucks. That's
the
60
check
bucks.
used to
That's
matter
4 months.
to
Yeah.
the
Oh,
people
no, it's not
without
3 times a
check,
year.
right?
Okay.
That makes
Okay.
sense. Like the
The
check,
check matters to the people without
but
a check
now the people that don't have a check can pay $60 a year and get.
and get the check.
Mm.
I don't need the check. My page is still private, so
Yeah, my
because
joint
I
is
do some
private too.
fuck
I don't
shit
let
that people
anybody
don't
in.
understand.
Mine's
The
wide open
fuckery-
like a magazine. My page is the magazine to Young Babo right here. Y'all can watch El Babo the Plug, Bob E. Kush, Herbs and Butter, and you dig.
The fuckery on my page is one thing, but my cigar page is super dope. It's
Right,
all about
that's
cigars. It's
Yeah,
all
like
about
that.
I don't.
cigars.
I got all fuckery pages.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm just here for the
Hey,
shits and the
I
giggles.
follow
the Kush
your
page
pages.
is like where you can like, okay, we're gonna be adults and all that.
Zodi
Other
said
shit.
there's people with clout on social media. You meet them in real life, and they're not everything they play. as.
Exactly.
Everything, they're nothing like
They're
it.
nothing like it.
I'm so glad. I'm so pissed about when they busted what's the board of the rapper boy Soldier Boy when they busted that nigga when he had 100 on top and a whole bunch of
And a whole
blank
bunch of
paper
blank
underneath. Like
He's
social
been doing that for
media.
years.
Social media is a whole. It allows you. It's a whole theater. It allows you to be who you want to be, and then reality of it is you living in a whole area like you living in the jacks with shit all over your house, but you go on social media and you're a multimillionaire. That shit
Hey.
is all cap.
Hey, that one moment in time. That one moment in time. I could be
moment
busted
in
and disgusted, but if the light hit me right,
I don't flex like that on social media. I just post shits and giggles, and then real shit that occurs to me when it happens. It just happens that I know a lot of dope people. So
I mean, I think for us, we're a different generation. So I feel like social media is just what I want to use it for, and that's networking. I don't use it for clout, for like likes. I really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm using it for
I'll tell you what,
my
me right now,
businesses.
I don't
I'm
even
using it
let them
for
tell
that
I'm posting
purpose.
enough.
I don't give a damn if you like me like that. I don't care. Like, I just want to get my stuff out there. So for me, when I
and you got real stuff to get out there.
Boy,
I literally just be posting memes, and sometimes I'll get an inbox to be like, "Did you see when I said?" I'm like, "No, I posted
I
that
missed
shit
it.
and
Because if you're
bounced."
smart,
I
like
missed
if
it.
you
I
really
usually
use
don't
social media, you
engage.
don't have to have a website. You don't have to pay.
my boy said
Because
it.
that was my thing. Like when I first started doing like my clothing lines and just doing everything, I was like, I can't afford a website, and I can't afford to have somebody manage it. I can't,
Right.
I can't
Right.
afford it.
But it allows
So,
people to
I
access
can
who you.
afford Facebook.
Right.
I can afford Instagram. I can afford Snapchat. So if I use my social media for that platform, I have a website.
Right.
Because I can
You
send
got
you
3
the link.
websites.
You can view everything I post. You can contact me from there. Everything.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
about
your
to.
website.
Speaking of that, can I do a shameless plug?
Of course.
Please, I got 2 of them.
So I'm gonna do a
Oh,
shame.
you
Yo, I
got
saw that, dog.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna do a
that's
shameless
mine.
plug.
Somebody
So
else.
I'm a certified firearms instructor.
Me
Okay.
too.
I forgot about that. So Omega Personal Safety and Consulting on Instagram at Omega Personal Safety on Instagram. I'm a certified firearms instructor. I will walk you through everything you need to do. I do personal protection, home safety, home defense, everything. So
Will you
Omega
tell me
Personal
how to
Safety.
get away with murder?
We can talk about that later.
I'm joking. No, but when I took a firearm safety class, let me tell you, I can't remember the officer's name, but he worked for the state police, and he was like, all I'm telling you is call 911, put that phone down, and talk about how scared you are for your life
Yeah,
before you
and then
shoot
bust.
that motherfucker.
I'm so nervous. Here it
I was
comes.
like, oh, okay. Thanks for the advice.
It's all on tape.
And that's what he said. He said, because it's all
What did
on
Alonzo say?
tape.
It's not what you know, Jake. It's what you can prove.
It's not what you know, it's what you can do. All right, so speaking of social media, again, for those who are just joining or watching on the rewind,
Yo,
yeah,
that's funny.
I also use
Mostly
social
in the
media to look at memes
bathroom.
and mostly in the goddamn bathroom. I honestly, I wake up in the morning and while I'm taking my morning smash, I'll be like, let me screenshot this. What people,
Shout out to the Great
Social media,
Sweatpants
you
crew.
sit on toilet.
Oh,
Just,
sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
I walk back into the
We talk about that later.
Shout out to
no, I
the
was just saying,
Great Sweatpants
while I'm
crew.
in the bathroom, I'm on social media, screenshotting memes.
And then your legs fall asleep
To
and you
post
can't get
later.
up. You be on there so long and your
Stuck.
legs fall asleep
Stuck.
and you
Listen,
can't
so
walk.
you said, are USCCA certified?
Absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. That is me.
What's
Yeah.
that stand for?
United States Concealed Carry Association. Yes.
Shoot shit.
Zodi, that is me.
He shoot shit.
Yep, that is me.
I'm gonna get my shit.
Yeah.
I can say I'm that.
Get with me.
Oh, yeah, get with it.
I
Please do.
get you right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
Make
fucks with
Make
that.
sure I connect and get your stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I need another little.
All right, I ain't been drinking enough. But,
Let's tell y'all some funny shit. real
yes,
quick.
please tell us
Slow,
all the
slow.
funny
So
shit.
I don't have a car right now. I'm in the process of trying to find me a little car.
Right.
But I forgot that I have my aunt's car. Do you know my
Zodiac stuff.
dumbass walked around here today? Like,
You big dummy. 'Cause you so used to.
so used to beating my feet. I'm like, wait. So that was my aunt that just called me. She's like, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm on a podcast. So how long you gonna be? I don't know. So I'm thinking like, you dumb mother. You walked around here.
So
you
she
had
thinks
a car.
she had the car, and you don't even have the car.
You big dummy.
So now she about to go to the casino.
Are you freaking kidding? I'm mad at myself because I walked around here like a jackass. But it's okay.
You really are feeling accent.
It's-
love
it's-
y'all
I got my
accents
workout
today.
in.
Like, hey, this is dope, man.
All right,
This
so
is-
Bobby Cash, let's get into your
oh, real quick, shameless plug. Not for me.
no, do all your
Hey,
shameless
shouts out to my
plugs.
2 Philly people. The Olu brand. Anybody that's watching right now, the THEOLU brand. Please, he's Philly born, Philly raised, but that my man is doing stupid shit in fashion right now, like dumb
I need to
shit.
get with him.
And before we even get to what we talking about,
Yes.
at Awoken Art, that's my animator, illustrator, and that guy is like the
Okay,
world's greatest in content.
spell his social media because
Watch this.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Philadelphia school system ain't the best.
Boy, come on now. I was in Chicago and in LA, so I know. But we're gonna do it right though, right here. Boom. So I told
Oh,
him,
thank you in the Bay Area.
oh,
That's
Okay.
where Zodi from.
Oh
Chef
man,
work.
the Bay
Uh-huh.
Area.
love the Bay.
That big guy.
Love the Bay. Okay.
Shout out
Awoken
to
Art.
Chef
Thank you,
CME Morning
Zodi.
Show.
It's a
You
little-
can catch us every Monday, 5 to 6.
It's
Over a drink.
cold. It's
I love
cold
this
in
shit.
the Bay Area.
Awoken
sometimes.
Art. AWOKENDART.
Okay.
This drink got me, so I had to make sure I did it right. Shouts out Charlie and Mark. I fuck with y'all.
All right. So now tell us about your cannabis business, your cartoon, your animation. You know, next week is 420. It is a national holiday
It is.
for
That's
those who love counterculture.
It is.
People like myself.
It's our holiday. I should have took off. I should have taken off. I didn't even think about it.
That's a Thursday. My ass will definitely be at work
I
from
should have
7
I
a.m.
should
to
have
12
took
p.m.
it.
Okay.
After that, ain't no telling what the fuck I'm doing. What the
I
fuck I'm
can't.
doing.
I can't.
You can't indulge.
No.
Oh, poor thing.
He close.
Sorry for you.
Yeah.
There you
I'm-
go. You guys do it. They said find something I'm good at and make it a career. So we started.
I like that.
That's
Cannabis
dope.
Company.
That's dope.
There goes the show right there. We start off.
So the show is The Kushes, KUSH''S.
Can I
It's an
voice?
animated series.
Can I voice the cop on there?
Absolutely.
Can you voice
Can
the
I
cop?
voice the cop on
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
I actually-
Can I be a voiceover on your
Hey,
animated series?
first
I
of all,
want to
first
do
of all, we gonna talk after
voiceovers.
this.
Yo.
And I record you right now. See, they don't realize. Shout out to Apple. That's gonna be the key to everything. We're gonna get later
I
on.
always wanted to do a voiceover on an animated
Nah.
Be
show.
like, what the hell y'all doing in here?
I have several voices.
Alright, so
I have
watch this.
multiple
We got
personalities that I'm
42
proud of.
characters. GDP,
GDP.
Wow.
Okay.
OG Kush,
Yo, this
Bubba.
shit is
Look
hilarious.
at
King Louie,
King Lou.
Grandma Maria, Grandma Carlita, Keisha
Yo,
Kush.
he got the whole
Keisha
name.
Kush. You see the
Listen.
eyelashes on Keisha?
Yes.
Yo, he like Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Wait,
No.
not Reggie Sanchez.
He like
Let me guess.
Slowpoke. That's like
That's that
Slowpoke
old man
Rodriguez.
backyard boogie weed.
Yo, that's like Slowpoke Rodriguez. He high
Oh.
as shit. Yo.
Yo, I
From
love it.
From there, we went Reggie Sanchez, Grandma Mary,
Oh,
Grandma Carla,
my God.
the security guard, like you said, the cop. I need a voice for that,
I got you.
and GDP.
I wanna be one of
Not
the
the
grandmas.
granddaddy perp.
What the hell y'all in
I
here
wanna be the
doing? Yeah, I got that.
We
I got
work
that.
that.
Yo, I'm Asian. Can I kick it?
Oh,
Yes,
well,
you can.
Yes, you
Purple
can.
Hayes, Granddad's brother, hating ass Hayes.
Purple Haze.
Not the hating ass granddad's
Hey,
brother.
hey, Nash Hayes. And I mean, we just having
Yo, that
fun
shit
with
is
it.
fucking
This
dope.
is the art for the art shows.
So you said this is gonna drop on 420.
420, we'll have the first one like a Charlie Brown short, probably like 5 minutes.
So on what platform will we see this?
Well, we'll start it off. The commercials and everything on via YouTube. The first one, like I said, I'm gonna shoot the first one just to get the buzz up on YouTube. Hopefully, y'all bite in. Follow www.thekishes.com.
Oh, I'm following that.
And again, for those of you who are high and drinking, it's THEKUSHS.com.
I'm saying so.
The cushions.
And with that, it's just.
I did not catch any boxing this weekend. I did not.
Yeah, he knocked that
Y'all
ass
did
out.
not.
Knocked that
I didn't
ass
watch
out.
boxing, but did
Listen,
y'all? No,
I-
not boxing.
UFC.
Yo,
I
he
didn't
played-
catch any
yo,
boxing or UFC.
he played
this
the-
weekend.
he played the shit out of him. Yo, he played the shit out of him. Because I think when he was on the fucking fence, he was like playing the shit out of him. And then he came back and stretched that ass. So I think that was all cap. He did the bullshit and took that. And then he whooped that ass.
Cute. My daughter could voice that. That's Sativa the Girl Scout.
Sativa. I want to be one of the grandmoms because grandmoms talk shit. They don't have no
Oh,
filter. They
no,
don't
right
care.
there. Purple Shirley. That's the auntie.
Purple
Oh
Cheryl.
my
She's
God.
this,
She's like, yeah, these motherfuckers think they know how to smoke
see,
weed.
see.
These bitches.
I hate y'all.
Yeah, my name's Shirley. I've been around this motherfucker. I run shit. That's my name.
Oh, who?
A pimp named Gelato.
Gelato. He like,
Oh, I can do both. I can do both of them shits.
Come on, man.
Can you dig it, baby?
I'm-
Diesel from New
I'm
York.
kind of a pimp.
Okay, son.
Pitt
That's
from-
son.
Pitt from Jersey. Loud from Atlanta.
So shout out to those of y'all who are into the counterculture. We're gonna bring this brother back to be on my sister's Loudmouth podcast. I'm gonna have to link them.
Yes,
But
definitely gotta come back. to
we
the podcast.
definitely are going to be bringing his events to the area.
Oh yeah, man, Philadelphia. This is a layover, but I'm about to stay over. Like I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Like I literally
You hear
had
them
this brother
bars?
on his
Layover
layover.
with the
Like he's supposed to
stayover.
be
That's
sitting at the,
what's up.
he's supposed to be at the airport, bored as hell right now.
But
Comic
guess what?
book done.
He got kidnapped.
On Resurrection Monday, the Lord.
I'm going to South Carolina. Pick up my little girl. Then we're going to Georgia for the week. You'll see my son.
Oh, I just think that is
Oh, that's dope as shit.
So this is the comic book.
No,
Oh,
that's
this
Look
is-
at the comic book, y'all. Y'all missing it. We
Yo,
can't show y'all.
hold
because
that up.
this
Like
is
the quality of that.
exclusive.
Like, look at that.
Exclusive.
That's
I know,
dope
it's
as
gonna be
Look at
hard for
that.
y'all to
shit.
see.
Like
You
zoom
You
your
can't even see it.
shit
Y'all don't
in.
need to see it because I don't want nobody still.
Hey, like she
FedEx
said,
me a cheat. Hey, listen, you can go on. I think you can go on Delisandro's, delisandros.com, and they will send you a joint packed up in dry ice. I think they will send you a cheesesteak. That's the only place
Ooh.
that I actually
No, for sure.
fuck
Hey,
with.
Repeat
That
again,
will-
so watch this
I think
later.
They'll pack it for
yeah,
travel.
Delisandro's will send you a joint, and that's the only place that I fuck with. It ain't Geno's, it ain't fucking Pat's. That's bullshit.
But Max's
That's the-
will pack it to travel.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Zodi, yeah, that's
I
that.
think that's if
yeah,
you're here.
Delisandro's will do that shit though, and their shit is pretty dope. You got to put it together. The whole key to having a quality cheesesteak shipped is your roll and your bread, your roll and your meat separate.
Separate. Yeah.
Once you let that shit settle in, that fucks it up.
Hoagie's
So
cheesesteaks, what?
you know,
Send
you be
it
good.
out.
Or I can walk you through how to make a banging ass Philly cheesesteak though.
You got to get you a hoagie
So,
from
yeah, he
across
asked
the
me to
street
get him a
before you
cheesesteak.
leave.
I'm trying to get
And I was just gonna take
Taking
him
the
to
Max's.
Max's because we
I'm
just
taking the
found out
Max's.
them
Hey, I'm
hoagies.
going
See,
Max's.
he gives the stamp of approval on
Hey.
Max's.
No, not no whiz
Max's
wit,
is
not
not
no
as
whiz
bad as it used
wit.
to be.
Yo,
No,
real
no,
Philly, it ain't no. It's either provolone or American.
Yeah, no
It ain't
Wiz.
no Wiz.
Hey, what is it for right? Hey, I'm gonna ask all y'all. What is the real Philadelphia cheese?
Salt, pepper,
Salt,
ketchup, mayonnaise, fried
fried
onions.
onions.
Period.
So
Period.
if you don't hear the cook, if you don't hear spatulas clicking,
in that
if you don't
order.
hear spatulas clicking,
If they
it's
fold
a
in the
fucked up
meat,
cheesesteak.
yeah, if they
If you
fold
don't hear
in
that
it,
click, 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 click on the spatulas,
Don't
dog,
give
it's
me
a
no
fucked up
folded
cheesesteak.
cheesesteak. Don't you
Yo,
come
on some
here
real
talking
shit.
about you want to go down.
Can I
South
tell y'all
Philly.
some funny ass
Definitely
shit?
tell us some funny
I
shit.
gotta tell y'all some funny ass shit. So many years ago, on Lancaster Avenue, it was a Asian restaurant and they made cheesesteaks. Real shit. Boy comes in to rob the place. The Asian guy who was a cook got shot in the stomach. But this motherfucker was still in there fucking hooking up cheesesteaks
No.
while he was shot. Like, they had to beg him to get the fuck out and go to the hospital. I swear to God. We got him in that joint. All I heard was click, 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 click. I said, my man, you shot in the stomach.
You're like,
You
no.
gotta go.
10 minutes.
Yo, listen. Yo,
Number 5.
I appreciate.
Your people.
Yo,
people.
I appreciate his work ethic. I appreciate his work ethic. But my
That's
He
some
said,
hella
buddy,
fire
I'm
work ethic for your ass.
fucking crying.
yo,
Say you shouldn't be laughing.
Shake, 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 shake.
That's some
Yo,
work
the
ethic for
spatulas
your
was
ass.
going. He was going, but he had a.
Yeah, see, Zodi, I
flesh
don't know
wound.
who told you, but Philadelphians do not eat that tourist shit.
Yo, Geno's
We
and
don't
Pat's
eat no
bullshit.
Wiz.
No.
The only time we fuck
Now-
with Wiz is on a pretzel.
Now, hold on.
A cheese
Cheese
pretzel.
whiz
pretzel.
does
That's
taste good
pretzel.
on a cheesesteak.
Shout
However,
out to, Grandma Mary, pretzel with
Auntie Ann?
nah,
It's
nah,
just
nah, the homie mom, Miss Mary, nigga. She said a pretzel.
Always a Miss Mary in Philly.
Man, and eat mustard, nothing else. You get a little honey mustard if you're feeling fancy. And
Yes,
shit.
but I'm saying if you're going to do a cheese
We don't
pretzel,
do
that
no-
is the
yeah,
only
Wiz,
time we do that
Wiz.
nasty
Y'all do
ass
that weird
Wiz.
shit.
cheese whiz tastes good on a cheesesteak, but you can't overdo
No.
it. You can't overdo it. I'm trying to tell you.
No.
Absolutely.
I'm about to question your
Absolutely not.
Philliness. I'm about to question your
I'm gonna
Philliness.
put you down.
Nope.
I'm gonna put you down on
Nope.
some shit, some fat shit that I discovered. Me and Chef, shout out to Chef. We discovered some fat shit being high, and it was fucking awesome.
Mayonnaise, ketchup, salt, pepper, fried onions.
But yeah, all of that,
Period.
all of that. But do
Period.
you know what we did?
No, you don't
I'm
say
only
Wiz. Wiz is
No.
that tourist shit.
I'm
They
promise
try
you.
to get you in the
No, I
trap.
promise you. I'm
They try
telling
to send you to
What you
South
put on?
Philly.
We took the fucking cheese fries and put them on the cheese.
Well, yeah.
Now, wait.
Now, that's
I fucks with
different.
that.
I fucks with that. That's
Now,
different.
that right there, that right there, I'd fuck
Talking
with
about-
that. I
can definitely
Do
On
you
a-
understand
on
what
a-
I am saying to you?
Yes, you can
how
definitely
that
put your cheese
No.
fries
whiz
on.
and that
But
just
that's because it's
combination
on the fries.
Yo, because it's the
Yeah,
fries.
on the cheese.
Right,
So,
but
but
you're
I'm
not
saying,
just gonna put
because
Wiz
that's
on
I
not-
don't want to
steak.
slap
Yo,
it
that
on
no, that
now.
stops you from having to get fries at the same.
same
So now
time,
you
right.
good.
Oh
So
my God, it was
yo, I
so
fucks
good.
with that.
We fucks
I
with
fucks with that.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah,
but
I'll take
that's
that.
the way you put cheese whiz on your cheese steak.
Only
the
way.
only way.
With your
Only way.
cheese fries.
Yeah.
You do not
Zoe,
slather
when
it
you
on
come to
like
Philly,
mayonnaise.
Just look for us. We
Yeah,
got you.
we got you.
Got you.
And
We
don't
got
come
you.
from out of town like my girlfriend does. Shout out to my girlfriend from Connecticut. She comes here and she be like, "Oh, can I get a steak and cheese?" Don't.
Whoa, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Oh,
Yo.
yo! I took her to Max's one day, right? You know how you hear the click.
We don't have steak and cheese.
Yeah, you gotta hit the click, 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 click.
And we don't
That
have
shit
subs.
stop.
Yo,
That
son,
shit stop.
hoagie.
They're like, what did you say?
Yo, listen.
I had to tell him. I was like, "I'm sorry, she's not from here." I said,
Yo.
"I told you what to say."
I walked away from
Hey.
one of my homies on that bullshit.
Don't
Yeah.
do
We was
it.
in the joint,
Bro,
and he
bro.
was like, "Yo, let me get a steak and cheese." I walked away from that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
no,
I
why?
I was like, "I'm not
Hey.
fucking with you. You not gonna." Yo,
Hey,
Especially if
someone
I
you
told
can't-
you
can't
what to
fuck up,
say.
Like you can't go in there saying some dumb shit.
No. They
no.
will-
Especially if I
And they
told
will
you
fuck
what
your
to
food
say,
up.
and
The
I told
cook,
you
the
how to
cook
order
will
it.
turn around and look at you like,
Like, what?
"Next,
Yep.
go ahead, dog.
It's
You
like-
go ahead down
it's
there,
like the
yo."
rocket skipped in the
Alright,
needle
alright,
jump.
alright, so
Yo,
what-
let me get a cheesesteak, mayonnaise, ketchup, salt, and pepper, fried onions. Period.
That's it.
Well, the mayonnaise don't come before
Let
the
me get
ketchup.
a cheesesteak, mayonnaise,
It's
ketchup, salt, pepper, fried onions.
ketchup in that
Period.
order.
Salt, pepper, ketchup,
Salt, pepper,
mayonnaise, fried
ketchup,
Fried onions.
mayonnaise, and
Period.
fried onions.
Don't come
In
here
that
asking for
order.
no steak and cheese with
You cannot say, "Oh, I want a cheesesteak with mayonnaise, onions, salt, pepper." No. you
Zodi.
fucking
I
have to
left
order
that
ketchup,
Ketchup, fried
motherfucker.
onions,
I
mayonnaise,
was
fried
not. I
onions.
did not want to be
Let them order
connected
for me.
or associated with that motherfucker because I didn't want to lose my Philly card by saying that I bought a fucking jackass that
Yeah.
ordered a steak and
So
cheese.
I
we
walked
don't
with
have
my
steak
homie.
and cheese,
I walked away
and we
from
don't
No.
have and we don't have subs.
We don't have subs. We got
You tried
hoagies,
that too.
baby.
And we
So,
don't have subs.
I gotta tell y'all the history behind hoagies.
Yes,
Break
real
it down.
quick.
Break
Hold on.
that
Break it
shit
down real
down.
quick. Yes, we got a
I'm
good
about to
5
break-
minutes.
I'm about to break that shit down. The reason we don't have subs, we have hoagies in Philly. So there's an area of Southwest Philly called Hog Island. Hog Island was an industrial area somewhat on the waterfront. So when their wives used to pack them sandwiches, if you y'all probably don't remember the old ass lunch boxes.
Yeah, with the
They
flip
used
up.
to right.
The tin
So
one,
they
yes.
became Hog Island sandwiches, and it was shortened to become
hoagies.
Hoggies or hoagies.
That's why my mom said
Boom!
hoagies. I thought
Yeah,
my mom
that's why
just
your mom say
couldn't talk.
hoggies.
I just
Yeah,
thought she couldn't talk.
yeah. You
You
know I
learn
know.
something
You
new
know I
every
know
day.
that shit, baby. You
Learn
know
something new every day.
All right, well,
Yeah.
we are over our time. Thank you
Oh,
so much for
shit.
joining us on
Shit,
Over a
already?
Drink. Again, JJ is going to tell you where y'all can find him on social
So
media.
you can find me on PHL Man of Steel 1911 or cigar_blues BLUEZ 1911 or Omega Personal Safety on Instagram. Shout out to the bros. Root to the good bros.
Okay,
cute. Okay, cute.
I ain't asked for all that. It's like,
Well,
no.
you got all that.
Okay, cute.
Y'all can find me at Over a Drink 215. Y'all can find me at iRise17, but if I don't know you, I will not let you in. You can find me at iRise Promo Life and High Rise 420.
El Babo the plug. Herbs and butter. Bob E. Kush. And
YouTube for
Oh,
your cartoon, right?
Watch Kush TV. At Watch Kush TV on YouTube. At Watch Kush TV on Instagram. If you like to get high,
Cause I can get high.
I'ma keep it
like
so
to
real.
get high.
I tell people, this is my pitch. Everybody else watches cartoons when they're high. So why not watch a cartoon about getting high?
About weed.
Sounds good
as
to
the
me.
characters.
Nelly the Yoga Soldier, where can they find
you?
you?
Want to find your girl Nelly? Listen, you can find me right here at the G Shop.
Ow.
I don't know what my day is gonna be yet, but I'm coming back for season 2 of Think Outside the Box Village Conversations with me, the Yoga Soldier. I thought I told ya.
And speaking of right here at the G
Follow me on
Shop,
Instagram, Nelly_yoga_fitness.
for those of you who are watching us on our various social medias, www.glockaware.com. There's also a hygiene drive going on right
Hygiene
now.
Drive, yes. Shout out to Lucci
Shout out to Lucci Totes. I did get that inbox. You can drop off your hygiene products between now and I believe it's June.
Yeah, I think so.
For the kids for the summer, you can bring them up to the G Shop, 4933
About to
Old
get
York
hot.
Road.
People about to get musty. We
It's
need
about to
it.
get hot, and the kids, you see, they already in the street wilding out
With no deodorant.
with no deodorant.
Merch.
And we
Why
out of
you
here.
make me say that? We out of here.
And you